Hello there and welcome to yet another amazing video recording series where we're going to be taking a look at the RSK paper reviews for all the papers we handle here on this particular channel. This is week 18, a blue coupon week, where games are going to be played on the 5th and the 6th of November 2022. I remain your host, Raymond Engineer. I officially welcome you to the first round of the FA Cup, English FA Cup. Okay, and I'm slated for us this week. We have so many settings that have actually come to stay. Starting with the first week of FA Cup setting and other settings which actually have set in these special advanced fixtures, which we took our time to analyze in our previous video recording series as concerns the RSK paper review for the special advanced fixtures, which has to do with the Aston Villa setting at number 1, the Man U at number 1 setting, the Blackburn on top of Blackpool setting, which comes from our booklet, and also the Nigerian booklet precisely, and also other settings that have actually come to stay. So if you want to get more information on what we discussed as relates to the special advanced fixtures for week 18, kindly revert to our last video recording series which we dropped on this channel and go through it to get to discover what we actually discussed there. Okay, we're not going to be wasting our time. We're going to be moving to the next paper of today, which has to do with the Bob Morton International paper. But before we do that, I would want to say, if you're new to this channel, you're just seeing videos on this channel for the first time, and you actually love what we do here and you want to go a long way to appreciate us, all we request of you is kindly click on this subscription button to get subscribed to our channel. Subscription is actually free, and also don't forget to click on the notification icon to get notified whenever we drop a brand new video recording series just like the one you're seeing right now. And by so doing, you go a long way to actually appreciate us and also encourage us to continue in this good work of dropping reliable videos that will always put you in winning ways at the end of every poll week. Kindly click on that like button also to like our videos, and also click on the share button to share our videos to all your social media handles so that more people will get to discover our channel and also stand a chance to benefit from all the freebies we gift out here on a weekly basis. Don't forget to make use of the comment section to drop your comment on what you would love to see in our subsequent video recording series to help improve on the quality of videos we do for you guys here on this particular channel. Our aim is to save your interest, and once we save your interest, we are glad we have satisfied you guys. Okay, so let's dive into the business of today. The first paper review here has to do with the Bob Morton International paper, and we have a Bob Morton sequence that have actually come to stay, which is actually projecting 2/2 draws here and a very reliable dead game. And the dead game here has to do with the sequence that's set in week 14, which has to do with the NAP column here carrying the three numbers here being the same family series, which we had, I think, number 5, number 25, number 5, number 35, and number 45 here. Now, after that particular setting, on every year, it comes once in a year. At every year it sets the 5th week after that setting. All you need to do is come to this Bob Morton and locate 2/2 full-time draws, a very reliable dead game, and also a very reliable pay. Okay, so this week it is set, and I'm going to be gifting it out to all my premium subscribers, those that have subscribed for this particular week. Okay, so having gone through this particular page 1, we didn't really find any other setting that has actually come to stay, so we're not going to be wasting our time here. Let's move to page 2. On page 2 here, we have another setting here that has actually come to stay, so we don't know if it's going to pick a draw or if it's going to fail. The setting has to do with the Super 6 column, where we have family digits at the Super 6 column, at any of these columns. Now here we have 13 and 33, and one of them is going to be repeated at the editor's pay, either the up or the down. Okay, so whenever that happens, it is set to gift us either a 2/2 full-time draws from there, or a 1/2 full-time draws from there, or a 0/2 full-time draws. So we're going to look into that in our observation corner video to reveal you to what it always plays and what I discovered for this particular week. Okay, on page 3 of this particular paper, we went through it and we didn't really find a setting that has actually come to stay. So we moved to page 4, and on page 4 of this particular paper, we also did not find any setting that has actually come to stay. So we're not going to be wasting our time here. We're going to head up straight to the next paper of the day, which has to do with the Capital International paper. And here on the Capital International paper, we have a setting that has actually come to stay, which has to do with the draw are most likely at column, where we have I think about 6 numbers there. I'm going to be revealing it to you guys here in this particular video whenever it happens this way and we have family of 0 amongst the numbers. Okay, it came last week, which projected a full-time banker from there. All you need to do is count the fourth number here, 1 2 3 4, which is number 39, to give us a full-time draw. So I don't know if it's going to continue this week. I just revealed one of my draws to you, which has to do with number 39. It's very reliable, so it can or it cannot. Okay, because I have also another sequence that actually killed 39, so I don't know if it's going to proceed with delivering as draw this week. But since the inception of this particular season, it's been playing as one full-time draw whenever family of 0 enters here. Okay, having seen that, we also have another setting from here, which has to do with the tricolumn, which states that whenever we have the first number at the tricolumn and the last number of the tricolumn being family series, okay, it definitely will give us either 1/5 full-time draws from here or 0/5. And also from this page 1, we also have a sequence that says that whenever at the cannot draw column we have number 49 there, then it is set to give us a very reliable pair from there. We're going to based on calculation, so we're going to look into that in our observation corner video. On page 2 of this particular paper, we went through it. We didn't really find a setting that has actually come to stay, so we're not going to be wasting our time there. We're going to move to page 3 of this paper, and on page 3 of this paper we also went through it. As at the time of doing this video recording series, we didn't actually find any setting here also that has actually come to stay, so we moved to page 4. On page 4 the same thing happens here. We didn't really find a setting here that has come to stay, so we move to the next paper of the day, which has to do with the soccer research paper. Okay, we have multiple settings here on the soccer research paper that has actually come to stay this particular week. We remember the premium pay that actually gifted us number 5 and 25 last week. Whenever that particular setting comes up the following week, we have reliable draws from there and also a very reliable pay, and also multiple dead games. Okay, so we are expecting multiple dead games, about 3 draws and about 2 pairs from this particular paper this particular week. Remember, number 5 delivered last week. To all of you that actually made use of our premium pays, congratulations to you. You actually were in good profit. So this week this particular setting has come to stay to give us very reliable bankers and as well some very reliable pays and some very reliable dead games. So we're going to look into that in our observation corner video. This particular sequence is precisely for my premium subscribers. So if you want to go premium with me, all you need to do is click on the description of this video recording series, and you're going to gain access to a link, which once you click on that link just below the subscription plans and their costs, once you click on that link you'll be redirected to WhatsApp, where you get to chat me up and we get to strike a business deal. Remember, it's not free. I'm charging some good amount for it because I actually pay heavily to get these sequences. Okay, now we have a weekly plan which goes for 10,000 per week. We have a monthly plan which goes for 30,000 per month. We have the one banker plan which goes for 5,000 per week, and we also have the seasonal plan which goes for 250,000 for the entire season. We also have the premium pay, main pay subscription plan which goes for 10,000 naira as well for the entire season. So if you want to tap into any of those plans, kindly shoot me a message by clicking on the link in the description of this video recording series, and you're going to be redirected to WhatsApp, where you get to chat me up and we get to strike a business deal. Okay, let's move to page 2 of this particular paper. And on page 2 of this particular paper, we didn't really find a setting that has actually come to stay here, so we are going to proceed to page 3. And on page 3 here, we also went through page 3 here. We didn't really find any other setting that has actually come to stay here, not for the setting of the left hand side of the league tables. Whenever the first number here is being repeated at page 2, where we have the betting shop SYD sales, okay, we have 33 here, which is being taken to the left hand side first number of the league tables. It is definitely sure to give us a very reliable pair from the left hand side of the league tables, or 2/2 full-time draws from there. Okay, having seen that, let's proceed to the last page of this paper, which has to do with page 4. And whenever that happens, the first number here is going to be repeated at the third position of the 3 bold numbers at page 4 of the soccer research. So that is a very reliable one. On page 4 here, we didn't really have any other setting that has actually come to stay here, so we move to the next paper of today, which has to do with the Right on Football fixtures, where at the page 2 of Right on Football fixtures, we have the Expert Gazette column projecting a very reliable pair here, number 2 and number 30 for 1 or 2 full-time draws. Okay, for those of you that have been following this column, this particular paper, you would want to testify with me that there are some settings that actually project these 2 numbers as a very reliable pair or 2/2 date games. Okay, so you can actually go ahead and look through this paper to confirm for yourself before actually going ahead and making use of the 2 numbers for a very reliable pair. Okay, on page 1 of this particular paper, I actually went through it, and at the time of doing this video recording series, I didn't really find any setting that has actually come to stay here, so I'm not going to be wasting our time here. I'm going to be proceeding to the next paper for today. Okay, that will be all for this video recording series. If you actually love what we do here and you want to go a long way to appreciate us, kindly click on that like button to like our videos, and also click on that share button to share it to all your social media handles, so that more people will get to discover our channel and also stand a chance to benefit from all the freebies we gift out here on a weekly basis. Kindly click on that subscription button to get subscribed to our channel if you are yet to do so, and also click on the notification icon to get notified whenever we drop a brand new video recording series. Strike me, click on the link in the description to send me a message to lay your hands on our premium subscription plans, and also gain access to our premium nap and pay series for this week 18 and be in massive winning. Thank you very much for having taken our time to see this video to the end. I remain your host, Raymond Engineer. See you in our next video, where we'll be dropping our premium pairs for this particular week, and also subsequently observation corner video 1, 2, and as well the date game series. And we just introduced a brand new video column which has to do with the 3 to 5 odds every weekend. Thank you and bye for now.